we are going to look at atomic mass and finding formula mass today. So in your notebooks, you should have a new entry. You should also have a calculator, and you should have a periodic table. So this is atomic mass. And formula mass notes. So periodic table, very important to have. We will be referencing this quite often from here out. We will start becoming a little bit more familiar with it and what makes up a periodic table. But you should become familiar with a few basic elements. We are looking at using their masses right now. So atomic mass is the mass of an element given on the periodic table. Example 1, C. Most of you know that C is carbon. And when we look on the periodic table, carbon is over on the right hand side. You see the big capital C, it says carbon, and then this is the mass that we use of carbon. Quite often we'll just use to the 10th position. So carbon, its atomic mass is 12.01 grams per mole. So we write 12.0 G/mol, because mol is our abbreviation for mole. Example 2, Xe. So Xe is on the right hand side. It is xenon, and it has a mass, an atomic mass of 131.294. So this is xenon, and it is 131.294, which we will round that to 1.3 grams per mole. Formula mass. Also referred to as molar mass. We also say molar mass when we're referring to atomic mass. Formula mass means we have a formula, so a compound, and we're looking at the total. So formula mass is the sum of all atomic masses of all the atoms found in the formula. Also known as molecular mass. We have a molecule and we want to know what the total mass is. We would refer to that as the molecular mass. Example 3, N2. So this is N. We've looked at it before. It is nitrogen. It is diatomic. So when it is on its own, it has to hang out with a buddy because it's not stable on its own. So we have nitrogen So we have two of these. They are each 14.007, so we're going to round it to 14.0. So multiply 2 times 14, and that gives us 28.0 grams per mole. Example 4. Al2 parentheses CO3 close of parentheses 3. So aluminum carbonate. So this is a formula for a compound. We have to look at how many we have of everything. So aluminum, we have 2. Aluminum is on the right-hand side of the periodic table. Its mass is 26.982, so we can round that to 27.0. That gives us 2 times 27, 54. The next element that we have is carbon. Remember, we have to distribute this 3. So carbon, we have 3. Carbon we've talked about, it has a mass of 12. So 3 times 12 is 36. The last element that we have is oxygen. We have 3 oxygen here inside the parentheses, and then we have the 3 on the outside that gets distributed to that. So 3 times 3 is 9. Oxygen is 15.999 on our periodic table. We will round that to 16. So 9 times 16 is 144. So we have found the mass of each of the elements. We now need to add these all together. So 54 plus 36 plus 144. Use your calculator, add those all together. And it gives you 234.0 grams per mole. You should now complete your molar mass worksheet.